Imagine waking up one day and realizing your body has been fighting a silent, losing battle for years, and you were the only one who could have stopped it. Every single second of your existence, two fist-sized organs tucked under your ribcage are performing a Herculean task that keeps you alive. Your kidneys are the ultimate biological filtration plant, working around the clock without a single break to process nearly 50 gallons of blood every 24 hours. They are the sentinels guarding your internal environment, stripping away the metabolic waste, the chemical additives from your lunch, the environmental pollutants you inhale, and the toxins that sneak into your favorite drinks. But here is the terrifying reality. Your kidneys are incredibly stoic. They don't complain until they are on the brink of failure. You won't feel a sharp pain or a sudden fever. Instead, the warning signs are so subtle, so mundane, that most people brush them off as just getting older. Have you noticed a strange, persistent brain fog that refuses to lift no matter how much coffee you drink? Do your socks leave deep, indented rings around your ankles by 6 p.m.? Maybe you feel a heavy, unshakable fatigue that follows you from the moment you wake up, or perhaps you find yourself frustrated, forced to get out of bed 3 or 4 times a night just to use the bathroom. These aren't just inconveniences, they are desperate signals from your kidneys. Ignoring these red flags is like ignoring a flickering oil light in your car while driving across a desert. If you wait until the engine seizes, it's too late. When that routine blood test finally comes back showing elevated creatinine levels, the fear becomes visceral. It is the fear of losing your independence, the fear of being tethered to a dialysis machine for hours every week, and the fear of a shortened life. Right now, a staggering 37 million Americans are walking around with kidney damage, and the most haunting part is that the vast majority of them have no idea. But there is a bridge to safety. You aren't helpless. Experts at world-renowned institutions like Johns Hopkins and the National Kidney Foundation have spent decades researching how we can intervene before it's too late. The science shows that your kitchen cabinet might hold the secret to turning the tide. Today, at Senior Wellness Hive, we are diving deep into 6 extraordinary, science-backed spices that act as a biological reset button for your kidneys. More importantly, I'm going to reveal one specific, overlooked daily habit that determines whether these spices actually save your kidneys or just pass through your system completely wasted. This isn't folk medicine. This is about molecular biology and protecting your body's silent heroes. Number 6. The vascular guardian, garlic. If we were to look at your kidneys through a microscope, we would see a complex network of millions of tiny, delicate blood vessels. Think of your kidneys like a high-end filtration system attached to a garden hose. If the water pressure in that hose is too high, or if the water is filled with sludge, the filter eventually shreds. This is exactly what happens when your circulation is poor or your blood pressure is high. This is where garlic becomes your kidney's best friend. Garlic isn't just a culinary staple. It is a powerful vasodilator. The magic happens through sulfur-containing compounds, specifically allicin and diallyl disulfide. When you consume garlic correctly, these compounds trigger your blood vessel linings to produce more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide tells your arteries to relax and widen. Instead of high-pressure blood slamming into those fragile kidney filters like a sledgehammer, the blood begins to flow smoothly and gently. This improved circulation doesn't just lower the physical stress on the organ. It ensures that oxygen and life-giving nutrients reach every single cell, while waste is carried away more efficiently. Research published by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and echoed by Harvard Medical School confirms that regular garlic consumption is a cornerstone of vascular health. However, most people are doing it wrong. If you toss a whole clove of garlic into a hot pan immediately, you kill the enzymes before they can create the allicin. You've basically just added flavor while losing the medicine. To truly protect your kidneys, you must use the crush and wait rule. Finely chop or crush 1 to 2 cloves and let them sit on your cutting board for at least 10 minutes. This breathing room allows the chemical reaction to occur. For the best results, consume this in the morning. If the taste is too sharp, mix it with a teaspoon of raw honey or fold it into a slice of avocado. The healthy fats in the avocado actually help your body absorb the garlic's fat-soluble compounds. By making this one change, you aren't just seasoning your food. You are widening the hose and protecting your kidneys from the inside out. Number 5. The anti-inflammatory powerhouse, ginger. Inflammation is the silent killer of kidney function. It is a slow, smoldering fire that eventually turns healthy kidney tissue into non-functional scar tissue. Ginger is the ultimate fire extinguisher. The bioactive compounds in ginger, specifically gingerol and shogal, are legendary for their ability to shut down inflammatory pathways in the body. Think about a day when you've eaten too much salt or processed food. You feel puffy, your joints might ache, and you feel sluggish. That is your kidneys struggling to maintain balance amidst a sea of inflammation. Ginger helps your kidneys by increasing the rate of blood filtration while simultaneously protecting the cells from being damaged by the very toxins they are trying to remove. Studies published in BMC Complementary Medicine and Therapies have highlighted ginger's ability to lower markers of kidney distress. To maximize this, stop relying on ginger ale or sugary ginger candies, which do more harm than good due to the sugar content. Instead, use the raw root. Grate about half a teaspoon of fresh ginger into a cup of hot water with a squeeze of lemon. The heat helps extract the medicinal oils, and the lemon provides the acidity needed to keep the gingerol stable as it moves through your digestive tract. Drinking this in the morning acts as a gentle wake-up call for your renal system, ensuring that the waste products from the night before are flushed out efficiently. Number 4. The glycemic shield, cinnamon. Many people don't realize that one of the biggest enemies of kidney health is actually blood sugar. Even if you aren't diabetic, spikes in glucose act like shards of glass in your bloodstream, scraping and damaging the interior of your kidney's filtration units. This is where cinnamon steps in as a protector. Cinnamon contains cinnamaldehyde and a host of polyphenol that act as a biological shield. By helping to stabilize blood sugar and reducing systemic inflammation, cinnamon prevents that glass shard effect. When your internal environment is stable, your kidneys don't have to frantically filter out excess sugar and the inflammatory markers that come with it. This reduces the risk of chronic kidney strain that leads to that heavy, bloated feeling. Peer-reviewed studies from institutions like King Saud University have shown that cinnamon can significantly reduce oxidative stress in the kidneys, helping the tissue remain supple and functional. However, a word of caution for our Senior Wellness Hive community: not all cinnamon is created equal. Most grocery store cinnamon is the cassia variety, which contains coumarin, a substance that can be tough on the liver in very high doses. To safely support your kidneys, look for Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon. It is much lower in coumarin and safer for daily use. Instead of just putting it on toast, try steeping a cinnamon stick in your tea or mixing it into your morning oatmeal. By doing this, you are providing a 24-hour buffer against the inflammation that wears your kidneys down. Number 3. The metabolic cleaner, cumin. While garlic focuses on the flow, cumin focuses on the sludge. Imagine your body has accumulated years of metabolic rust, small particles of oxidative stress that clog up your system. Cumin is the natural degreaser that helps your kidneys flush this out. Cumin's secret weapons are cumin aldehyde and thymol. These aren't just words. They are potent anti-inflammatory agents that seek out and neutralize free radicals before they can scar your kidney tissue. When your kidneys are overloaded with toxins, they have to work overtime, which leads to a rise in creatinine and urea levels. Think of it like a crowded highway. If the cars move too slowly, the exhaust fumes build up. Cumin speeds up the traffic. Research indexed by the NIH shows that cumin extract can actually improve markers of renal function. Furthermore, because cumin supports your liver, it reduces the pre-filter load. When the liver cleans the blood first, the kidneys don't have to work nearly as hard. The biggest mistake people make is using that dusty jar of pre-ground cumin that's been sitting in the pantry for 3 years. The essential oils have long since evaporated. To get the kidney cleansing benefits, you need to use freshly ground seeds, or better yet, steep the seeds in hot water. Create a cumin morning tea by steeping half a teaspoon of seeds for 10 minutes. This warm infusion reaches your system quickly and starts the detoxification process early in the day. If you prefer it in food, always pair it with a splash of lemon juice. The vitamin C in the lemon acts as a catalyst, amplifying the antioxidant effects and making the kidney's job even easier. Number 2. The heavy metal flusher, coriander seeds. If you've never thought about coriander seeds as a health food, you're missing out on one of nature's most effective chelators. A chelator is something that binds to heavy metals and toxins, making them easier for your body to move out. Your kidneys contain millions of microscopic filters called nephrons. Over time, environmental pollutants and microtoxins can get stuck in these nephrons, leading to a gradual decline in function. Coriander seeds are rich in linalool and borneol, compounds that have been scientifically shown to support the kidney's ability to process waste. Research in journals like Interdisciplinary Toxicology has suggested that coriander can help lower the concentration of harmful waste products in the blood. Essentially, it helps the kidneys catch the bad stuff and move it into the urine more effectively. The secret to coriander is the infusion. Many people find the seeds hard to eat, so the best way to use them is by making coriander water. Soak a teaspoon of seeds in a glass of water overnight, then drink the water in the morning. This slow extraction pulls the beneficial compounds into the liquid, providing a gentle, hydrating detox. This is especially helpful if you find yourself feeling sluggish or bloated, as coriander also acts as a mild, natural diuretic, helping to shed excess water weight without the harshness of pharmaceutical pills. Number 1. The golden healer, turmeric. If there is a king of kidney spices, it is undoubtedly turmeric. Its active ingredient, curcumin, is perhaps the most researched natural anti-inflammatory in the world. For the kidneys, curcumin is like a master repairman. It doesn't just prevent damage. Research in journals like BMC Nephrology suggests that curcumin can actually help improve the markers of existing kidney damage by reducing the oxidative stress that prevents the organ from healing itself. Your kidneys are under constant assault from the modern world. Turmeric acts as a multi-layered shield, fighting inflammation, neutralizing free radicals, and supporting the liver all at once. It's a comprehensive approach to renal health. However, there is a massive catch. Curcumin is notoriously difficult for the human body to absorb. If you just eat turmeric powder, about 95% of it will pass right through you without ever reaching your kidneys. To unlock the golden healer, you must follow the 3 pillars of absorption. First, always pair turmeric with a pinch of black pepper. The piperine in the pepper increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Second, always consume it with a healthy fat, like coconut oil, olive oil, or grass-fed butter, because curcumin is fat-soluble. Third, heat it up. Whether you're making a golden milk latte or adding it to a warm vegetable stew, heat activates the chemical structure. By mastering these 3 steps, you ensure that this powerful spice actually gets to work protecting your kidney cells. Now, as I promised at the beginning, none of these spices will work their magic if you ignore this one fundamental habit. You could eat a pound of garlic and turmeric every day, but if you are chronically dehydrated, those spices have no vehicle to reach your kidneys. Think of these spices like high-quality soap. If you have soap but no water, you can't clean the dishes. The goal isn't just to drink enough water, it's to drink the right amount for your body. A great rule of thumb is to aim for half your body weight in ounces of water every day. If you weigh 160 pounds, aim for 80 ounces of water. This creates the flow necessary for these spices to do their job. When you combine proper hydration with these 6 miracle spices, you'll start to see a transformation. Within a week, your urine may become clearer. Within 3 weeks, the puffiness in your face and ankles will likely subside. And by the 1-month mark, many people find their energy levels skyrocketing as their blood becomes cleaner. Your kidneys are resilient, but they are not invincible. Every small, consistent choice you make, like crushing that garlic clove or steeping those cumin seeds, is a vote for your future independence and health. Your creatinine numbers do not define your destiny. Your daily habits do. Take charge of your health today.